Hi, my name is Lisa, and I wanted to share a little story with you. This happened about 7 weeks ago. It is, what is today? August 12th. So this happened June 24th. And we are in the year of 2021, in case this stays around on YouTube for a bit and social media. So this past June, I was in the middle of training for a triathlon. So I was getting ready for a race where I would run, swim, and bike. And I was in the swimming pool. I was swimming laps, and I began to have symptoms that are similar to a heart attack, which I ignored, thinking it was something else completely. I went on to run after the swim, which was very unsuccessful, as you can imagine. I did not feel well the whole entire day, yet I went about my daily business. I went to lunch with a friend after that. By late afternoon, I began to listen to my internal voice. I had been choosing to ignore it all day long. I ended up driving myself to the hospital. Yes, I drove myself to the hospital in the early evening. After running some tests, they determined I had indeed had a heart attack. If you would like details on that, I have a PDF of the story that is a lot more detailed. You can just comment below here that you want that. Give me a way to get a hold of you. Email is best for me to send the PDF, and I'd be happy to send you that PDF so you can have more details. But let me just stop for a moment and say, God is patient. I did all kinds of things I should have never done, and yet I'm here. He is full of grace and mercy for each one of us, not just myself. So I was in the hospital for a few days. They ran all kinds of tests. They did a heart catheter. After almost 3 hours in the cath lab, they were unable to insert a stent into the area of my heart that was restricted. I might add, my heart is very healthy. So they say, as they were poking around in there. And so they just decided all they could do was just keep an eye on me. So that's what we're doing right now. We're keeping an eye on me. Most people would not pick me as a candidate for a heart attack. I eat really healthy, very clean, almost entirely organic, mostly vegetables. I drink tons of water. I exercise 5 to 6 days a week. After suffering some autoimmune disease diagnoses several years ago, I got on an herbal supplement program that keeps me free of any of the debilitating pain and symptoms I once had from the autoimmune. So I'm covering all the bases. And I believe without a shadow of doubt that that lifestyle that I have been living for many, many years now played a huge part in my outcome, that it could have been way worse or completely different. And my speedy recovery, 7 weeks, I'm still training. I'm still doing the things that I love to do outside exercise. So it really pays to invest in our good health. We want our bodies to be strong and resilient. I share this with you because people a lot of times ignore symptoms of a heart attack, especially women. They're notorious for ignoring them, writing them off. Women, ladies, we don't have time for a heart attack. So I actually spoke at an American Heart Association event a few years ago, which there was a video that's really hilarious. It's Elizabeth Banks, if you're familiar with her, and you can search on YouTube and find it, American Heart Association Elizabeth Banks video. And I watched that video at the event that I was speaking at, so I knew the symptoms. I even thought about the video one time when I was trying to run very unsuccessfully. I had all the classic symptoms. I couldn't catch my breath. It was hard for me to breathe. I had all kinds of pressure, kind of felt like my heart was being squeezed. I had terrible pain in between my shoulder blades. I had weakness that ran down, kind of pain, weakness ran down both of my arms. I ended up vomiting. Yet I wrote off all of these symptoms to different things. After all, how could I be having a heart attack? I'm in the best shape of my life. I really challenge you to take this message seriously. Share it with others that you care about. Really consider your lifestyle. How are you managing your daily stress? Emotionally, mentally, physically? Are you in great shape? Are you doing everything you can to create a garden of health within your body, your mind, your body, your spirit? Please don't make excuses if you're not where you know you should be. Just do the things that you need to do to get there. Start today. Don't push it back for another day. There's a song, it's called My Testimony. It really has spoken to me during this time and has a whole new meaning to it. It says, "This is my testimony from death to life." Hello. "'Cause grace rewrote my story, I'll testify. By Jesus Christ the righteous, I'm justified. This is my testimony." So true for me. It goes on to say, if I'm not dead, you're not done. Meaning God's not done with us. Greater things are still to come. So I challenge you with that, because your life is a gift. It's priceless. You have something to give the world as an individual that no one else can give the world. And I really need you. We need you. Everyone who loves you needs you to be healthy and whole, mind, body, and spirit, because greater things are still to come for you as well. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can go to replenish. I should know my website, replenishhq.com. And you can message me there if you like, and get me your email so I can send you that whole story if you would like to do that. And feel free to share this video, please. It could save someone's life. Thank you.